Dice Paper Roll is recorded on the lands of the Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation and the Yagara people. We pay our respects to their elders past, present, and emerging. Always was, always will be, Aboriginal land.
The path is set. You will find victory, or you will find death. Many trials of both body and spirit await you. Stay true to your ideals, and you may yet survive. The temptations are real, and they are many. If any of you succumb, then all will be lost. Inside the hut, the now statuesque and porcelain-skinned woman looks into the mirror in satisfaction. Long-fingered hands grasp the silver hairbrush, lifting it from the table to comb out her now shining black tresses. I shall greet him as he knew me then, with word of my victory and gifts of great power, to earn back the trust that was taken from me so unceremoniously. My boy, you must re-embrace their power, for you tread a dangerous path. It will take a mother's wisdom. Yes, you need a mother's touch. My touch. Baba Yaga reaches down and lifts a gilt frame. Within is an aged sketch of her holding the boy child in her arms. When I give you this gift, you will welcome me back with open arms. No one will ever take you from me again. Never. Oh, my precious one. The ancient and evil tree above the hut creaks in the wind. Its branches rustle and sway in the swirling winds. Rustling that sounds like whispers. Whispers that say, DPR. Curse. That's Dice Paper Roll.
Bonjour, hola, Zastrovia, ni hao, salve, konnichiwa, and guten tag. It's Dice Paper Roller's Curse of Strahd, episode number 29. My name is Emil, and I'm playing Sonny Bono, the sentient energy sword who, until recently, was taking over the body of Bill the coachman. But Bill let him go in a moment of combat. And now he is in the bushes somewhere, crying. Or he ran away, not sure. But me, the sword, I'm on the ground, wishing that I'd got my sandals back from Bill, my sandals of springing. Oh, well, maybe in the future. Ben, what are you doing today?
Well, I will be once again reprising my much-loved role of Ragyog, the Goblin Cleric of Lathander.
Much celebrated.
Yeah, much celebrated, acclaimed for my John Howard impression.
I thought Ben Kingsley did a better job. That's fine. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
well, you
A
can
lot of
aspire
honesty.
to these things. Yeah. But that's what I'll be doing today. There'll be a bit of role play in there. There'll be perhaps a bit of guilt that he just, it was a big romantic, grand gesture of setting Sasha on fire, and we'll see how it goes. Fingers
Light a
crossed.
fire in her heart.
Maybe.
The way to a girl's heart is by setting her on fire. Take it from me.
That's the saying.
That's
That's what I
the
always heard.
saying.
Lauren, hang on, Lauren. I know you. I think you should be careful here because this is a D&D podcast, and you are a female on a D&D podcast, so people might take you seriously. You know.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten any death threats yet, so I don't think this podcast is popular enough for that yet.
Right. Safe
We
hands.
mustn't have any gatekeepers.
I'm sorry. That's when we know we've been successful. When I get cancelled.
Yeah, no,
That's true.
Well, Lauren, why don't you introduce yourself and let's see if we can get some death threats coming your way.
Okay,
Please,
everybody.
everyone, as well as subscribing to our Patreon, you can send Lauren a death threat.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Do it over Patreon.
You have no idea what that would do for my publicity. I wish for death threats.
God.
Got a show to sell, people.
Oh, dear.
My name's Lauren Bock. I am playing Irina Indirovich, who is a human sorcerer. She is the daughter of the Burgermeister. She is a very noble woman. She has a certain air about her that can be a little bit aloof, but she loves her friends very much, and has been saved by and saves them on many occasions. She also has the soul or some kind of form of the Strahd's ex-girlfriend. Tatiana lives in her, so Strahd is after her to get back with the ex. I mean, awkward. But Tatiana was originally supposed to be with Strahd's brother. So like, whoa, what a soap opera. And that's Irina. Dan.
Hello, I am Dan. I am playing the very singed Sasha, the gnome wizard is what she is. Yes, Sasha's feeling a little bit under the weather, very, very low energy at the moment, very singed. She is, like her hair and her face has all been like blasted back. It's covered in soot. The edges of her pale blue dress are all singed and blackened. And she is looking super, super, super rough at the moment, and a little bit unsure of what the hell's going on. Jack,
I know you've.
What?
Sorry, I know you've already mentioned this once before, probably even tonight. But what is she? Human? Is she? What kind of creature is she?
She's a gnome.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Thank you.
She's a gnome, so she is small of stature but big of heart.
Fiery heart.
Yes.
Fiery heart. Lots of flame.
I am Jack, and I'm playing Louise, the paladin woman of the waves. She is currently standing in a field, singed by the blackened blackened from the flames of the previous combat in the previous episode, standing over a sword, and looking down, she reaches out to hold it, and that's over to you, Greg.
My name is Greg Pickering. I am the Dungeon Master for DPR does Curse of Strahd, and I'm also playing the one with the leg, who's also known to be a bit slow on the old crossbow Craig shaft.
Still cranking it.
She's still cranking the crossbow.
How's that initiative order, eh?
Yeah. It just took her 12 seconds. Give her a break, okay?
Yeah.
It's a new leg.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm also playing Esmeralda de Avenir, famed monster hunter extraordinaire. And yeah, we just We just absolutely trashed Winter Splinter.
Was that his name?
Winter Splinter, yes. The tree blight.
Good name.
Yeah, great
We didn't
name.
even ask him his name.
No, I know, rude.
No.
Or where the shrooms were.
Real rude.
Missed opportunities.
No, you really wanted to get your shrooms from Autumn Splinter, really. That's the time.
Oh, yeah.
Winter's no good.
Yeah.
Not late Winter Splinter. They're not really no good.
Those ones will kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones killed Jeff.
If it's got leaves,
If it leaves, we can kill it.
it's got to have them orange leaves.
Yes.
The blasted apart remains of Winter Splinter, the frightened and shit stained form of Bill, the coach driver, Sonny, the hilt of Sonny, and the headless body of the barbarian Q shaman all lie at the bottom of the plateau, and the rest of you are all stood at the top. There's a few small fires burning in the forest below, but it's a misty place, so there's not much risk of a forest fire.
Good.
Wow. Yeah, we really fucked this place up, didn't we? It's singing to us. It's that
Louise,
fucked up.
Louise leans down and picks up the sword of Sonny.
Leans down 50 feet.
Yeah, no, sorry. Sonny's down at the bottom of the canyon, Jack.
Yeah, no, but some time has passed between the previous episode, and she's walked down and she's down standing over, as said in the introduction.
Yeah.
She's standing over the sword and she leans down and picks it up. Is that all right?
Yeah,
know.
no, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You scoop up Sonny's hilt, and as you do, you see the spear laying on the ground nearby, a bit of a shimmer across its blade as you pick up Sonny.
Whew, thanks for that.
You are welcome. What? How come you are not possessing me?
I don't touch commies with a 10-foot pole.
Fair. She puts Sonny on her belt, and walks over to the spear and, well, Sonny, I think you have made a right mess around here. Is there anything you want me to pick up for you?
If you see Will, get my sandals back.
I should be able
Will.
to smell him.
Yeah, smells like horses and dance moves.
There's a twang from up on the plateau of a very heavy crossbow discharging, and a quarrel sails down through the woods, and you hear a dull thunk as it finally ends the pain of Bill, the wagon driver. And you hear got him! Yes! Oh, sweet! That took fucking ages to load. That gnome told me it would take no time at all.
I think I have found him, Sonny.
That was a barbarian, right? It's getting dark. It's dusk.
Might as well be. Come on, get those sandals. You can wear them for the time being if you want.
Well, all right. That would be wonderful. I love the jumping. Good jumping back there earlier.
It increases your jumping by 3 times.
Well, with this diving bell, I do not jump very high, so that is very good. She wanders over towards Bill. Is Bill like in the bushes of the end?
Yeah, he's laying tangled amidst the roots of Winter Splinter. The sandals had actually been his undoing. They'd snagged on one of the roots that stuck out of the ground. The quarrel is firmly
Not good for
buried.
Bill, but good for me.
Yeah, in the back of his skull.
Oh, Bill, you were a good meat puppet.
Yeah, don't roll him over.
That is not pretty. I'm glad that you do not have eyes, because you may be feeling a wee bit of guilt if it was not for your cold, dead heart.
Gil, I'm a
and-
Republican.
Exactly. And she leans down to start pulling the boots off of Bill. But her eyes glance up and notice the trunk of the tree.
Yeah. There's a glimmer from within the top of the trunk, and you can see the top of the gem just cresting above the splintered corpse of the splinter
Bill.
positive meniscus of magical gem just poking up.
She shakes the boots loose, and as she kind of stumbles over, sort of putting the boots on at the same time, and like much noticeably boundier walks over and
Strides even.
strides. Yeah, she hasn't felt this light on ground since being underwater.
Jumping is the new swimming.
Yeah. And walks over to the trunk and sees the gem and yells out, "Oh, I think I have found something. It's okay. I will get it." And she comes over and hesitates and pulls her sickle out of her belt, and sort of reaches it out towards the gem, feeling suddenly uneasy.
Yeah, okay. So do you want to try and move the gem or just give it a tap or?
Yeah, maybe a tap initially.
Yep. You tap the gem and it rocks back and forth in the base, the stump of the tree, dead winter splinter, and as it rocks back and forth, the roots underneath your feet start to writhe a little bit until the gem stops, and then the roots stop writhing.
Sunny, what do you think we should do? Well, fair enough. It was a big combat for you.
No, I'm just
Well-
practicing my sleep noises. I think you should take the gem.
Okay. She kind of tries to lodge the sickle in underneath the gem to kind of flick it out.
You flick it out, and as it does, the stump writhes again and then stops, and the gem arcs through the air, and you reach out and catch it in your hand. And as you do, there's a bright flash of light, and then it's just a gem. No, it's just it lands heavily in your hand. You feel a warmth from it, and a sense of like life and positive energy, like health and healing and growth. It's obviously it fills you with a warm glow that again you don't feel very often in Barovia.
Yeah. This gem is very warm. That is not what I expected. I don't know what I expected, but it was certainly not that.
Give it a rub on my pommel. Let me feel.
Okay, well, and she kind of rubs it on the pommel.
Yeah.
Gem to gem action.
Makes the
This is
stones
warm
kiss.
and
this is very uncomfortable.
Yes, stone to stone rub.
You can hear from inside the diving bell, Louise is making kissy sounds.
I haven't felt a diamond. I haven't felt a gemstone that nice since Princess Di's blood diamonds.
Well, on that note, maybe we should go back to the others and see what they have to say about this stone.
Yeah, but maybe in like 3 minutes.
You spend 3 minutes rubbing the stones together and then return to the campsite above. 3 long minutes for you, Louise.
Very long.
3 of the longest minutes of your life.
Meanwhile, at the top of the cliff, Ragyog,
I apologize profusely, Sasha. I hope you'll forgive me. I'm sure you're feeling very weak right now, and he's
What in the heck for?
moving around and putting a cushion down, and
But please, won't you sit down and things got a little bit heated back there, and might have maybe been my fault. Anyway, if you'll just sit down for me, and
I do believe I'm getting the vapors.
well, look, if you'll allow me, I can heal you. Lathander can.
Okay, that's great. That sounds amazing. I was
be
going to
okay
see if
with
we
you.
could maybe take a short rest or something like that, because I feel a little woozy, you see.
Look, listen, just sit and relax.
and Ragyog kneels down on one knee and summons the power of Lathander.
Morning, Lord. Cast your warmth and the rays of your love on Sasha here, and please heal her wounds.
And he casts Cure Wounds for 2d8.
Yeah.
Awesome. As you reach out for Lathander's energy to cast the healing spell on Sasha, you reach out for that divine connection to Lathander, and you feel his light and warmth for a second before dark shadows encroach around it, and all of a sudden your vision goes blurry and then black, and Ragyog, you are stood in an endless black void, floating but somehow standing in this space, and the darkness is all encompassing, and it swallows you up. You feel at once a sense of claustrophobia and agoraphobia. So there's like the space is there, but it's also clinging down on you, and you feel.
Did I accidentally have a mushroom that I didn't know about?
You feel
Very strange.
the caress of tentacles on the back of your neck and the backs of your legs and arms, and whispers suddenly grow and build around you.
dear.
Take her life, take her essence, take her life force.
What is going on here?
I'm cool with it.
Gobble it up, take it for us.
No, Ragyog shuts his eyes
Yeah.
and says, "Be gone!"
As you open them, you are reaching out to Sasha, and the golden hour is on you. It's dusk, and you're reaching out, and you've just yelled out, "Be gone!" Before you cast the healing spell on Sasha.
And my hand is slightly clawed as if to like grasp her throat, and my eyes widen, and I quickly like
Cover it with heal.
flatten my cover it with a heel and go,
That's it. Be gone, wounds. Be gone. Be gone from this lady's body.
did it still work at the
Yep.
full strength? So 15 hit points. Ragyog quickly gets up and walks away and takes a moment to himself, just whispering and praying under his breath to Lathander, and a bit shaken about what just happened.
Yeah, you feel the amulet of Ravenkind is cold on your chest as well.
Oh, jeez. Are you okay, Sasha?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you very much. Sasha's like kind of a little bit like unsure as to what kind of is how to really read Ragyog at the moment, because it was like he was reaching out, going to do something good, and then his eyes all rolled back in the back of his head. He seems like a bit of a weirdo, a bit of a real
Right.
weird unit. And
Oh, this is not how it's meant to go. Not how it's meant to go. And I turn around with a big grin on my face, which looks slightly unsettling with the scar, and I hold forth
oh my,
my jar of garlic mints. Can I offer you a refreshing garlic mint?
I'm fine, thank you. And she
Okay.
just like kind of slowly walks away.
Ragyog sits down and sculls from the bottle of mint.
Hey, Ragyog, you're going to want to dial it back about 10%.
Oh, where did you come from?
We just walked over the hill. I've got the hilt.
Saw the whole thing.
Bill, no good. That combat was not so good for him. I got his boots. They make me feel great. Also, that tree dropped mad loot.
The orange kind.
What did you get?
There is it's mostly leaves. That is good.
That's
You
pretty mad,
lots
yeah.
of fertilizer for the soil.
Yeah, that's good.
It will be growing back later. Maybe some seeds,
Did
and
you get some bark?
we get a new tree. But also this stone. And she holds out the stone for the others to look at.
Oh, that's a really powerful item.
Oh, I know.
That's one of the Wizard of the Winery stones.
Well, I think it was actually Sasha who did the final blow, so I think it is ours.
I mean, that's really noble of you and all that, but we kind of agreed to take these stones back to the Wizard of the Wines, right?
Oh, this is one of
Yeah,
those
it's one of
stones.
those. Yeah, it's not.
Oh, sorry, Sasha. We cannot give this to you.
We're gonna collectivize that.
Okay.
Eh.
I really don't know about all of you, to be honest. I'm really
Hey!
unsure
You said to
about you.
stand still, and that was clearly the wrong move. I may be a talking sod, but I know bullshit when I see it.
Yes, mistakes were made, but hey, big fucking whoop.
Yes.
I can't even see you.
We
You're
all
not
make
even
mistakes.
a person or anything. You're nothing.
Yeah, you're just a
Kids.
hilt.
So that is.
Thanks for
that
backing
is-
me up, Esmeralda.
Yeah, no problem. I've got your back. Yeah, well,
Didn't realize
we
we,
don't-
were dealing with xenophobes.
we don't even
I guess
know-
that's
what you're about. Like, what's your purpose? I mean, I am a little heartened that you want to take the stone back to the Wizard of the Wines, but what are you even doing out here?
my sworn mission is to destroy Strahd von Zarovich
Ooh, mine too.
Oh, well, that's my
and elect a 46th
Yeah.
Republican president of the United States.
Hey,
Not
that's
mine
that's
too.
my sworn mission too.
Oh my god.
Well, not the
The
president.
Republican one or
Twinsies.
the?
No, I'm a libertarian.
Oh, great. That is just perfect.
Yeah, no, the Republicans don't go far enough, in my opinion.
Oh no.
I'm like a really small government person, like individual
Ah,
liberty.
You would love some of the new guys, I tell you what.
So anyway, enough about my political persuasion. So where this is not the way to Strahd. His castle's the big one, right in the beginning of the valley.
Wait, we had a plan, right? I may have forgotten it. That's what happens when you transfer bodies and lose one.
Yes, we're so not ready for him yet. We've tried a few times now and clearly in need of help.
Well, there's something almost as dangerous out here. Baba Yaga.
Yes, Baba Yaga.
Yes, but that's who we're after.
That's right.
We're going to destroy her to really piss Strahd off.
Yes.
And we're going to make some other friends, some powerful friends along the way. Hopefully, we'll duck on back to Valakai for the Festival of the Sun, and Bob's your uncle.
Well, I was reading this book that I got from the tower from that really nice revenant guy.
Oh, the all-in-one diary thing.
Yeah, Leo Bear. He gave me this Strahd's diary, and I was reading it. It wasn't when I was winding the crossbow; it was another time. But
God knows you had enough time.
I heard that, and it hurt my feelings. I read
He
it.
said he'd dial it back 10%, mate.
And it says that Baba Yaga thinks that she's Strahd's mother, but that she looked after him she was his nursemaid, and that she was the first one to introduce him to the dark arts. Maybe she's got some
that was
sort of,
irresponsible for a mother figure.
It was, yeah, it wasn't good. Yeah, wouldn't back that choice personally. But
He meant to be much older before wizarding school.
I do not like to judge other parents' methods,
listen, it's a hard gig, right?
but that is a poor choice.
It's a tough gig, and it's like it's easy to say 2020 hindsight and all that stuff, but maybe stay away from the dark arts and the oven. So yeah, sharp objects and the pool. Don't go near the pool. Watch them when they're running
But
around on the deck.
personal choice and all that.
But but as a libertarian, you're free to do whatever you want. So you can put them in the oven, whatever, small government. So anyway, it says here that, she introduced him. So it's my suspicion as an experienced and legendary monster hunter that, you might be on the right track, that if you take away his connection through her to the dark gods that hold this place, then you might have a better chance.
And how would we go about taking away that connection?
Oh, I think probably like cut Baba Yaga's head off or something.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
That is a lot simpler than I was expecting.
No, that's kind of what I was thinking we'd do. But
That usually does it.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah.
I mean, you are a sword, so
it's usually my solution. You're right.
yeah.
I think restoring these crystals will, renew the connection with the land, and that source of life will really fuck him up too.
Be great for business for the Wizards of the Wine as well.
Yeah. Hey, you haven't seen Half Elf about, have you? He rides in a carriage or like a wagon. It's got a saber-toothed cat.
Nah,
No?
definitely not.
Okay.
I feel like we would have remembered that.
He's
Yeah,
a
it's
pretty,
a pretty
distinct
specific
fellow.
description. Yeah, no.
To be honest, it's the last.
It's got a big red nose.
What is it? 2 weeks. Lot of stuff has happened.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Maybe not.
The first time you enter Ravenloft, it's a pretty harrowing experience. Did you all choose to come here, or were you trapped?
I've been here for 6,000 years.
Okay.
I don't really remember, to be honest. It's a bit hazy.
Yeah.
Well, I came out of the lake, so
Okay, good.
And I also came out of the lake.
What do you mean by trap?
Well, people get drawn here. There's like Ravenloft is like a series of small dimensions where evil gods are trapped, and they're it's pretty rough.
Yeah, shit, didn't I tell you guys that? I could have sworn I mentioned that.
Yeah, I'm sure he's mentioned it before.
I didn't know gods were trapped here too. What kind of gods?
Oh,
What-
dark, really, really fucked up ones with like tentacles and lots of eyes, like that sort of shit. Like ancient evils from the multiverse are trapped in multiple dimensions in
Like
Ravenloft.
the great old one kind of thing.
Like the great old one could be one, or many great old ones. They're my people, the Vistani. We tend these places, although many of my people have been twisted by the darkness that inhabits these places.
We've met some Fastani, haven't we?
Sucks.
They were the one. That was the
no
one that
doubt,
gave
there's
us.
lots of them about.
We had a really good piss up with them a few episodes back. We got the readings from them.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I was not
Oh,
there.
the tarot
That was
reading.
girly.
One of them had a lot of toes.
Yes,
met,
there was a bit of
Madam Eva.
competition. Yes, we did. I mean, I needed to go to her to know more about my fate. I was very keen on getting a reading from
She-
her because I
Definitely.
the Strahd's ex-wife girlfriend thing lives inside me. So he's very much after me, which is why we need to do this Baba Yaga
Oh.
thing. Yeah, it sucks. It's real bad.
Oh, Tatiana.
Yeah.
You're Tatiana.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, that's rough. I'm real sorry about that.
Yeah, it's a real slashy. Irina / Tatiana. There's the most terrible fan
that
fiction
sucks.
about it. Don't go there.
I just stay away from the internet in general. It's usually a bit safer, particularly Twitter. That place is fucked.
I'm having trouble accessing it this morning. Some weird shit going on.
Oh yes, I believe there's tentacle works in the local area. Yeah, no, well, you know that. I mean, you're not like slash Tatiani. You kind of like are her, but just reborn.
Yeah, yes, that's what I've been told. It does that feels a little better.
Yeah, you're still you. Like you've made all your own choices, and you still are yourself. It's just
For
just the
real. And like
soul-
I've had like a very broken background as well, like, and that didn't turn me into an asshole. So I just don't think that, Strahd can Baba Yaga thinks she made Strahd. I mean, he was a dickhead from day one, It's just
right. Yeah,
Right.
He made his own choices. It's not his mum's
Yeah.
fault.
He doesn't have a leg to stand on. Excuse me, Esmeralda.
Oh, so you're very much nature
That's
over
fine.
nurture.
Yeah, small
Mhm.
government, nature over nurture. You know how it goes. Anyways,
Glad we're all friends here.
yes, we're all. I'm glad we're all. It's nice to be among like-minded people. Anyway,
That is pretty presumptuous, but
getting
sure.
late in the night. Maybe we should rest. If you will have me, I will. I would like to tag along. Baba Yaga is no mean feat, and it would be a great notch to put on my mechanical leg to say that I've helped slay Baba Yaga. I promise I'll load my crossbow first before we go, though. This
That
time.
sounds like a grand idea. And look,
That would be helpful.
I mean, it was very promising when you were loading that crossbow. I reckon if you had it in your hand, ready to go, then it would be very good for us against Baba Yaga.
It's actually a really good crossbow, and I've got lots of fancy quarrels.
I invite you to join our party and let's slay together and play together.
I'd love that.
Louise suddenly puts together the crossbow and Bill, and she goes,
I did get I did get one of those barbarians right at the end. Did you see that?
Well,
Louise? Did you see that one I got right at the end?
"Well, as that, yeah, it was a barbarian. That is right.
Thank goodness.
Oh, good. It wasn't like some kind of poor working class folk or anything like that, was it?
Well,
Well,
sometimes Atlas shrugs. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
it was Bill. It was Bill. I'm so sorry. It was Bill.
Oh no.
Bill. Who's Bill? I didn't meet a bull.
Just a meat puppet. Come on, let's go.
Oh, maybe we should turn in for the night. Maybe I could,
I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. I'm still feeling a little woozy.
If I had legs, I'd be 100 feet away by now. Let's go. Come on.
traveling
Come on.
through Barovia at night is very dangerous. It's probably best to rest.
That would be preferable. Maybe we could bury Bill as well.
Oh,
Maybe burning might be better because of the undead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that would be better.
or he could just go back into the cycle of life and contribute to the forest floor or some shit. I don't know.
I mean, his soul's going to be trapped floating around this godforsaken land anyway. So.
Oh, no. Didn't you see his face? He didn't have a soul.
Hey, Louise, take me to the edge of the plateau.
Huh?
Let's just,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Louise picks up Sunny and sort of like a compass guides herself to the edge of the plateau.
And I cast Create Bonfire. There we go. Problem solved.
The smell of roasting meat fills the plateau as you all take a long rest into the night, kick back and have a rest, and you're ready to set off again before dawn the next day. So you travel down the road towards Yester Hill, and you're getting towards the outer edge of the valley of Barovia. And as you move further down, the woods encroach on either side of the road. But in the distance, you can see the hill begin to emerge above the treetops. And just beyond, you can see that the wall of mist that surrounds the valley is growing closer, and it sits just beyond the hill. And it's a really imposing and eerie feeling to see this huge wall of fog just reach right up into the sky and into the clouds above. And as you travel along, suddenly you hear the squeaking of cartwheels approaching as you move along the track, and you hear a voice
circus
cry
is in
out
town.
ahead
Great.
of you. Rack boot, rack a boot, rack a boot. It comes around the corner, and there's a middle-aged, balding man. He's got like just the little U fringe around the back. He's got a big shiny pate. It's red, and he's got jowls and a big bulbous red nose of an alcoholic. And he's got he's all dressed in rags. He's swigging from a jug of moonshine, and you can see behind him on his cart is an assortment of a mishmash of different bits and pieces. So there's broken weapons and household items, bits of timber, and it's just he's a scrap man collecting scrap. And as he approaches, the cry of rag and bone reaches your ears. And he knuckles his forelock as he approaches you. All right there. Hello. How you going? Got any bones or rags for your rag and bone man to put on the cart? What are you doing? Who you? Oh, you're a fancy lot, isn't it?
Thank you very much. No rags, no bones.
No. Nothing.
No rag and bone today, good rag and bone monger. You're very perky for somebody who's a Barovian.
Well, I guess, you got to make a living in this place. It's hard. My family are all boring as batshit, but me, I was always a colourful one. Anyway.
Oh, actually, there is a nice, really, really nice bone right here on the belt of this fish lady.
Oh, that is a lovely.
Yes, that's a very.
Reach around here.
You, Sonny, you want to.
You have a strange voice for a diving bell.
Louise letting Sonny do the talking, rolls her eyes, though it can't be seen. She picks up the hilt and hands it to the guy.
Oh, fucking hell, miss! Look at this. This is that's a shiny.
It doesn't have the sword bit, so it
Look
is
at
of
this.
no use to me.
Oh, I guess. But look at this. Look at this ruby.
Maybe
He
give it a
rubs
little
the
rub
ruby
there.
at the bottom.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll polish it up. He blows on it and rubs it. Look at me. the only NPC for hundreds of miles, and I get this wonderful begemmed hilt in my hand. I'm so lucky. And he lifts it up in the air.
Meet Puppet!
No, how could this have happened?
Ragyog sits stirring a cup of coffee, drops a couple of garlic mints into it, and sips.
It's too early in the morning for this shit. How's your new body, Sonny?
Not bad, not bad. No dicky knees that I can feel. Hey, and he does some like Russian dancing, just like knees out and kicks his legs forward.
No dicky
Oh,
knees.
very good.
Louise reluctantly removes the boots and
Thank you. Even without the boots, he's about 20 years younger than Bill, and you can tell. And looks down his pants. Tiny dick, but that's okay.
Savage hemorrhoids. Savage case.
And a big sack of rags. So, it just keeps getting better. Things just keep coming up Sunhouse.
That's the best loop we've got so far.
is the cart okay to take, I guess?
Yeah, you hitch
My
it.
cart now.
You hitch it to the back of the carriage, which is pulled by
Is the horse going
by
backwards
Curly
on
the horse.
back? Oh, yeah. Curly's
No, the cart was drawn by unnamed NPC 47, who or Meat Shield. So there's nothing really salvageable on the cart, but you can hitch it on the back of the carriage if you want. You travel further down the road, and the hill is laid out in front of you. And as you get closer and closer to this fog wall, it grows more and more imposing in the distance. And as you get within sight of the hill, you can see it stands much higher than the forest that surrounds. And on the top is an enormous, ancient, blackened tree. Its skeletal branches reaching up to the sky above. It stands almost 100 feet tall, but immediately you get a sense of dread on seeing it. And you can see set into the hill in concentric circles leading down are a series of monoliths, stones that have been set into the side of the hill. And in the center, a path, gravel path leads up the side of the hill to the tree that sits on the top. And at the base of that tree, you can make out the site of a ramshackle hut that seems to be perched on the side of the hill just below the tree. And I think that's a really good spot to end this episode of DPR Does Curse of Strahd.
As Sonny is rummaging through the sack of his new avatar, he finds a Gatorade bottle and a length of hose. If only I could. Oh, wait, here we go. Nailed it.